Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Sorry, I was getting my phone. I was tweeting out to the Discord. Got a burp. What's up, Young? What's up, son? How's y'all's Christmas Eve going? How's it going? How's it going? Sorry, I'm just getting a little bit of water. Check, 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 check. What's up, everybody? I got a lot of gifts today. Nice! Nice, son. Anything good? Anything good? It's all good. I forgot it was Christmas Eve. Yeah, no, like, today's my niece's birthday, so we got up really early, and we went to go hang out with my niece, for her birthday, watch her open all her gifts and all that jazz. And so it was a pretty cool day, but they had these cool little cake pops and stuff. Juice, why were you watching the Flash of CGI? Did someone recommend it? Wait, why are you asking that? That was a long time ago. But yeah, somebody recommended it. Or no, somebody sent it to me on a TikTok. And that's what I showed it on stream. I got new AirPods and like 170 in cash and 75 in PSN cards. No, dude, oh my God, son, I would take everything you just got. Like, no joke. Because my AirPods right now are not connecting. They're not connecting at all. They're being like really stupid. And like they're pairing and then they're unpairing. I have the first gen AirPods, so I would totally take an upgrade. Yo, Juice, I thought you were taking the night off. Lenny, I was gonna go visit family tonight, but I was just mentioning the story. I went to go. Today's my niece's birthday. We went to my niece's birthday, had a blast. She had a unicorn party. She made all these cake pops and all this stuff. Well, she had these little goodie bags, and of course, your boy Juice got a sweet tooth, so he going to eat everything in those goodie bags. So I came home. Was editing a video, and while I was eating the video, I was like, well, let me see what we got in these little boxes. And I opened up the box, and there was like a muffin, some strudel stuff, like a cake pop, a freaking lollipop, and popcorn, like unicorn popcorn or something like that. It's like that colorful popcorn. And so I just start downing all this stuff, and I'm like, yeah, it's all delicious. It's all delicious. And well, all of that stuff just like told my stomach like dude, I had the worst stomach. Like, my stomach still feels like fucked up right now. So I don't know how long this stream will go, but like, yeah, my stomach was fucked, and so I don't feel 100%. So I was like, you know what, I don't want to go to my other side of the family because they got like, I think, one bathroom. And if my stomach starts messing up, I don't want to be over there. Because, like, I would only be going over there for food. Genuinely, I would only be going over there to eat. Well, obviously to see my family, right? That would be a terrible thing to say. But I would be going to see my family and to eat. That's it. Because I'm not doing the gift exchange this year that we normally do. I didn't do it last year either because I was trying to save money. But this year I couldn't even do it if I wanted to because I'm, like, really penny pinching now. But, yeah, I was just gonna go over there to eat. And if my stomach is killing me, now I'm just like, I'm not gonna be able to eat over there. And, yeah, I don't know. So I was just like, you know what? Like, they're gonna open gifts at like 9, or at midnight. It's already 9 something. I'm just not gonna go. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. So I decided, you know what? I'll stream for an hour or so, maybe 2. And, you know, that's what we'll do for Christmas Eve. But how's your day going, Lenny? I got $200. I opened gifts today. Nice. So a lot of y'all have already opened gifts. Do y'all is your family, do you do like separate families, like maybe mom's side and dad's side, or like girlfriend's side or whatever? Or is your family just, we open gifts on Christmas Eve and that's it, and we don't do anything on Christmas? Like, how does that work for y'all? Cause like, the way it normally works in my family is we go to my dad's side on Christmas Eve and we open gifts at midnight for anybody that's over there. And then on Christmas Day, we go to my mom's side, have breakfast, and just open gifts and all that jazz, and that's it. So, yeah, how do you guys feel about doing that, or how do y'all do that? I got gifts for my grandparents. I get gifts for my parents tomorrow. Ah, okay, son, I got you. Let's see. I know, I had the first gens, and like the quality of the audio was ass, and I lost them, and I got a second, and then the second gen AirPods. Yeah, so I actually have no problem with the first gen AirPods. Like, I know a lot of people say the quality's not great, but I've never really had an issue with them. But the thing that I'm worried about in the second gen is they have, you know, they have the little like loop things now, right? Like the way these headphones are. I don't really like these headphones. Lenny with the $10 dono.
Happy holidays.
Lenny, I appreciate that. Lenny, that means you get a wheel spin, my friend. Anybody that donates $10 or more gets a wheel spin. So let me know if you want to go left or right on the wheel spin, Lenny. Thank you so much for that donation. I really appreciate it. You are awesome, my friend. You get a complimentary wheel spin with a $10 donation. So I appreciate you, my friend, spreading the Christmas cheer over here. Open one gift on Christmas Eve, everything else on Christmas Day. What up, Clay? How you doing? All right, Lenny wants to go right. Here we go. Lenny's going right. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Juice draws. Lenny, if you have anything you want me to sketch out, anything you want me to draw, let me know. It's not gonna look good, but I'll give my best shot. Also, where are my glasses? Every time I start the stream now, I'm just like, where are my glasses? Oh, you know what? They're probably in the other room, because I don't think I used them over here. Yeah, I always forget to get my glasses before this. Thank you so much, Lenny. I appreciate you. You are awesome. I opened them today because my grandma asked if I wanted, and I said sure. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think if I get anything, it's gonna be tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm not really too, you know, I'm just like, all right, cool. We're probably gonna go see my niece open her gifts, but, I mean, for Christmas for me nowadays, I don't really, you know, I don't get a lot of stuff. I get something from my parents, siblings, that's about it. Bro, the quality was actually scuffed, and the second gen doesn't have those things on your headphones. The ones you're talking about are AirPod Pros. Oh, really? Huh. I thought, because I like the original design. Let's go to Apple real quick. I didn't know that. What's the difference between the Pros? Like, I just want the regular fucking AirPods. I don't need no damn Pro design. Where can I buy regular shit? AirPods, here we go. Oh, wait. So you got these? Are these the ones you got? I guess those don't look too bad. The third generations? I would hope, so yeah, these, I don't like these. I don't like these little things on there. But I'm curious about how those would fit. That's not bad. I need to upgrade mine. I need new ones. But I also need to get a fucking battery for my laptop, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, Lenny, if you got anything you want me to sketch, let me know. I'll try to sketch it out on a little piece of paper or something. I'm just chilling at home. Abby's family is starting to test positive, and some of the family is testing positive. Only going to my mom's tomorrow, then back home. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what I was kind of worried about, man. My family's going over there right now. I'm pretty sure everybody on that side of family is Fred Flintstone. Oh, wow. Oh, I got a pad right here. Do I not have a pen here? Let me get a pen. Oh, nope, I got a pen right here, actually. Fred Flintstone. I'm gonna try to do this from memory, which is gonna be really bad. I'm not gonna look anything up. I'm gonna try to do this from memory if I remember how Fred Flintstone looks. So, alright, I'm trying to think. Did he have something like this? So I'm sketching Fred Flintstone right now, ladies and gentlemen. Go something like this. I feel like he had a big chin, right? I think he had a big chin. I'm trying to remember how those old cartoons looked. And then I think he had a nose kind of like this. I feel like I'm drawing Peter Griffin right now. I do feel like I'm drawing Peter Griffin. Fred's hair... Was Fred's hair spiky? I don't remember if Fred's hair was spiky, but he had a mullet, right? Didn't he have like a mullet type thing? Oh my god, this is bad trying to draw this from memory. This looks terrible. Okay, and then he just had his arms like this. He had bare arms. I'm doing a side profile of him, by the way. Let's see. And then he just had like a bunch of, were they just like little circular things around his like, it was like leopard print, right? He had like leopard print. Oh my god, I don't even know how his hands, did he have big, I mean, I don't think he had big hands. This is a terrible drawing. Let's see. Because I know he had a bunch of things around, oh, he had a tie, right? He had a tie. I'm pretty sure I remember him having a tie. Pretty sure I remember him having a tie. So I'm gonna put a black tie. I'm pretty sure it was a blue tie, but I'm sketching this all in purple. Okay, we're gonna look at how bad this is. Okay, so this is my Fred Flintstone that is very terrible. Let's look at it. I don't remember. It's gonna be so bad. Fred Flintstone. Ah, I didn't do the ear. Oh, so he did kind of have a mullet. He did kind of have a mullet. Okay. So, oh, yeah. Okay, I kind of got the tie right. He did have a big arm. Oh, he had the beard. I got the nose on, I mean, I didn't get the nose right, but he did have big, oh, did I drop frames? Oh, we dropped crazy frames there. We dropped some crazy frames there. But man, that was, you know what? For going from memory, I'm gonna say that was pretty good. Close enough. I'll go with that. No, it was a comb over. That was funny. Oh yeah, I also got some weed as a gift. Nice, nice. This man getting everything he wanted for Christmas. Yes, it was a tie. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad, straight from memory. I haven't seen the show in a while. So it wasn't a mullet, but, you know, close enough. That wasn't bad. That's funny. But yeah, anyways, my parents are gonna go see the fam tonight and all that jazz. And, you know, hopefully they're just careful about it. I do think that side of the family is all vaccinated, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if they've gotten their boosters and stuff, but, you know, I'm just hoping everything's good. But with everything popping up right now, again, it's flu season. We do live in Texas, and everybody here in Texas has their opinions on, you know, the vaccine and blah-de-blah-de-blah. I don't know, man. Like, it's just like, after seeing like some fam or some friends go through that, I don't want to fuck with it. I don't mind risk. I'm not trying to risk it. Being serious, I'm in Massachusetts and there is a virus outbreak. Bummer. Really? Really? Yeah, see, I don't know. Like, I haven't kept up with the numbers and the day-to-day, like what's happening in Texas. I would assume it's pretty bad, but like, the one thing in Texas is, like, your family is your family, right? So, like, you're gonna love them. I mean, you don't have to love your family. I mean, you don't even need to be blood to be family, right? But, like, you don't agree with everything your family does, but you probably grew up, you have great memories, all those kind of things. But it's just so weird that a situation like this can split everybody apart. It's like, dude, if you want to really be a part of the family, like, if you want to get family togetherness going, then, like, everybody should just do their part, you know what I mean? But my family, that side of the family loves to party. Loves to party. So they've probably been out and doing stuff and all that kind of jazz, and it's just like, I don't really want to risk it, man. I really don't want to risk it. Especially, too, like, it's already Christmas, right? So let's say if I were to get sick around in this, like, next week, if I were to get COVID, and let's just say it does the 14-day thing, you know, whatever, I would get sick, and I would be sick around my birthday, and I don't fucking want that. I've been sick around my birthday before, and it fucking sucks. Like, I do not want to be sick around my birthday. Not like I do anything big on my birthday. We usually do have a birthday stream. I'm even debating my favorite band. My favorite band is freaking playing a show on my birthday, and I kind of wish it would get canceled. It's not going to, but I kind of wish it would get canceled so I wouldn't miss the show. But at the same time, I really don't want to go because they're playing at a really shitty place here. And that place sucks, and I don't want to go. I can't stay here, so Merry Christmas, y'all. King, thanks for coming by. I appreciate you just dropping by and saying Merry Christmas, my friend. Thank you so much. Anybody that's hit that like button, I appreciate you too. You guys are awesome. Helps out the stream. But, yeah, so I was editing the PUBG video from 2 nights ago. Yeah, because we played with Spoon and Aaron 2 nights ago. So I'm dropping the PUBG video tomorrow. For those that maybe have not watched that stream or didn't see it, I'll be posting that on the gaming channel tomorrow. First thing I do, son, I appreciate those likes. I appreciate it. But, yeah, so that's kind of what I was doing today, was just, like, editing a video. I need to force myself to edit videos. Oh, that's what I wasn't editing a video today, a gaming video. I was editing the podcast. By the way, Clay, if you're still in here, the podcast is up, by the way. I was editing the podcast and the video podcast. So those went up, and then I was starting to edit a gaming video, and that's when my stomach started going blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that kind of just fucked me over for a little bit. But I did finish the gaming video. It's actually uploading right now. I gotta do the titles and thumbnails and all that shit, but... So there will be another gaming video tomorrow. But I need to start forcing myself to make a video every single day for the gaming channel. Like, I need to get in the habit. I have these really, these old school headphones. They're not old school, but I'll show you them right now. So I have these Sennheiser headphones that I've had for a really long time. And they're still plug-in, but they're plug-in for my Mac. Or I put them in my Mac. But these things are like, really like noise canceling, man. Like you put them over your ears and once you got the audio in there, it like fucking zones everything out. So what I do is when I really need to edit, I throw these on and I try to get as much editing as done as possible. And, yeah, that's kind of what I do. First Christmas gift, Juice, is me hitting the like button. I appreciate that, Young. I appreciate you hitting that like button. Gone. Do you have a link to your gaming channel? Lenny, this is the gaming channel. So if you're watching this stream right now, this is the gaming channel. So, check this out. I'll show you, because I do feel like this confuses people sometimes. So, what you're watching this live stream on is the gaming channel. So, it's just called Juice from the Box. This is my main channel. This is the gaming channel that you're on right now. You're watching it. So, if you're subscribed to this channel, this is the gaming channel. And then these are the videos. I've been posting a lot of shorts. So, this was the latest video I had posted that's an actual, like, 7-minute video. All these shorts are probably not showing up in your feed because unless you go to the shorts feed, you're not going to see them. But I am working to make a lot more content in the future. But if you're talking about the reaction channel, this is my reaction channel. This is my second channel where I just do a bunch of reaction content, which we actually went up in subscribers. We're at we finally hit 9,500 subscribers, which is awesome. And I just post a bunch of reaction content over here, which has been doing a lot better lately. So I started posting more stuff. You got some bunch of videos, but yeah, I make a lot of content. So if you ever want to see where my channels are or what my channels are, just go to my channel, check out my channels, and you'll see everything here. You'll see some of my friends here that also do it. My friend Aaron's been popping off with his subscribers lately. But yeah, that's where you can find all my content, right there. Let's see. But yeah, so I'm looking to make a lot more content in the coming year, but I'm trying to edit a video every single day if I can, because I want to start off the new year with a good amount of content. So I've been trying to film a video a lot. I know it's going to be hard today and tomorrow. Was going to be hard because it was my niece's birthday. But I want to try to record gameplay every day and edit a video every day, and so I could at least have content to drop. Because the shorts thing was a nice little experiment, but it didn't really help. It didn't gain any subscribers. It didn't do anything like that. I need to just have like consistent content that's uploaded, and I think that's what's going to help the channel grow again. So, we'll check it out. We'll do some more stuff, but yeah. Juice, when The Flash finally gets canceled, will you watch the series finale? No. I don't like... I've never been somebody that can just jump on a series like at the end and be like, oh yeah, let me just watch the end and see what happens. I won't care. I'll watch like how they end the show like on Twitter or on YouTube or something like that. When they like, however they decide to go out, I'll probably do it that way. So it's saying that there's some issues. I keep getting a notification saying YouTube is not receiving a smooth stream. Let me know if you guys are having issues. I don't know why I would be having problems, but I'm keep getting that message for some reason. But yeah, so today was all right. I mean, it was nice to go see my niece. My niece was loving her party and all her gifts and all that was really fun to do. But stomach ache really fucked me up. I got in a nice nap though. Nice naps are really cool, you know? Yeah, I love me a good nap. But for the most part, it was kind of a chill day. I expect tomorrow to be super chill too. I might finally watch The Matrix tomorrow. But I heard it wasn't good. I heard The Matrix wasn't good. And yeah, that kind of sucks. Clay, have you seen it yet? I haven't seen it yet. But I want to watch it. But yeah, I heard it wasn't good. See, the thing that worries me about The Matrix, hey Juice, just to be that, you know, yesterday, I got the wheel spin thing. You should react to the worst Flash CGI moments unless you've already seen them, and I'll choose something else. No, I haven't seen that. Let's see. Worst Flash CGI. Hold on. Let me type in. Oh, top 10 terrible CGI moments you can't unsee. Well, no, that's not it. Flash moments. Is it a particular video? This is the first one that pops up. Let's see. I mean, there's a lot of terrible CGI in Season 7, it's looking like. Let's see. Supergirl CGI. Worst CGI on The Flash. Is there a particular video? I don't see this one video. The stupidest moments in the Arrowverse. What's the exact title of the video? I haven't seen it. Oh, okay, you haven't. I heard The Matrix was Member Berry Pie. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of videos here. Son, I'm not too sure which one. I can click on this first one. That looks pretty awful. If that's the worst one. I didn't have a specific video. I would assume there was a comp video of it. I would think that too. Let's see. But there's not. It doesn't look like. It seems like this is pretty bad. I mean, it looks bad from just looking at it. This was definitely something that looked pretty stupid. I remember seeing that. This is apparently the worst CGI in the Flash series. Oh my god, you can't even see it because it's so... 140p? Nah, sorry my guy, 140p, really? Alright, what is this? This is apparently really bad. Who's that supposed to be, Mongol? I don't think that's as bad as the stuff I saw from this season. Why is Polka Dot Man here? That wasn't as bad as Flash versus what's I don't know the main guy that he's fighting, Flash versus StarCraft? No, that's like, I don't know, Flash season, is it 8 or 9 right now? There's like a terrible scene when he's fighting people in season 8. What the hell are they even doing in the show anymore? Is it this one? I still think it's so weird Vincent Van Gogh is
very stupid or very brave.
Is the Flash. The Flash villain.
What if you're I have nothing to hide.
You now have convinced nature.
Wait, where's the CGI
The
at?
threat is to show them who I really am.
Prepare to die, Flash.
Okay. Let's see. I've definitely seen worse. I saw a TikTok. We reacted to a TikTok like a couple streams back that was pretty bad. Bro, he's everywhere. I have no clue. That lightsaber fight basically solidified me never watching the show again. Yeah, I remember the lightsaber fight being pretty bad. Oh, we got a copyright warning. Whoops. My bad. Flash Season 7 is utterly unwatchable. Rant is something I watched and it was pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know, man. The CGI on that show got pretty bad pretty quickly. But, yeah, I can't watch that show anymore. If I ever get it again, I'll have a specific video. Sorry. I'm like hearing shit outside my house. That sounds like really weird. I can't tell, it's like clicking. It's like a clicker's outside my house. Give me one moment, I don't know what the hell it is. My bad, y'all, my bad. I was like, could not tell what was happening. Sorry. I just heard this like constant clicking. It was like, and I couldn't fucking see it. But apparently, it's kids outside or something like that that have like Nerf guns or something. But I just constantly heard like, and I still hear it. Like, goddamn, what kind of Nerf guns do these people have nowadays? I just watch reviews of The Flash, and they all bring up the same points. Even channels that never criticize the show, like Boba Talks and Emergency Awesome, said the show was bad. Emergency Awesome and Boba Talks said the show was bad? Wow. I don't keep up with any of those shows anymore. Is those channels. Does Emergency Awesome still do like the hardcore clickbait? I remember, dude, he was like super clickbait back in the day. Like, super clickbait. It was crazy. I mean, he gets the views, though. He gets the views, that's for sure. But yeah, I remember that shit. It was crazy. Crazy back in the day. I mean, all power to those people that can still make videos on that content. I can't do it anymore. Like, that was just, it's just rough. It's just rough. It's too much, man. It's too much. Yeah, Emergency Awesome still has those stupid thumbnails and titles. I don't know how he has that many subscribers. I mean, dude, he's a machine. I mean, he has, like, he definitely has editors, and I don't, maybe even has writers. I don't really know. Because I doubt he's doing all the writing himself, unless he's spitballing off the top of his head. But, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if he was bought by Nerdist, but I want to say he partnered with Nerdist for a while. That used to be in his bio, or there was something like he was on the Nerdist network or whatever. But, unless I'm just completely imagining that, and that never happened, but there's no way he doesn't have an editor. There's no way. He posts too much content to not have an editor. I don't know how people watch The Flash without self-harm or bleach in their eyes. Hey man, there are people out there that do love pain, so who knows? Who knows? I know Dylan had like quiz. He had like online quiz and he didn't use that yesterday. I guess he couldn't think of one. Because we've done some online quizzes from the past for sure. But is there a preferable model PlayStation? Like for the like PS5? The hell happened to my arm? Are you talking about the PS5? I mean, if you want to have the discs, it's an extra $100 to get the disc version of the PS5. And that just gives you the ability to have the actual physical thing. One thing I've learned is if your internet goes out or if there's like maintenance on PSN, any digital games you have automatically get locked, which is kind of crap. So I'm kind of glad I have the physical, just so I could at least play GTA if I wanted to. Because I've had random maintenance on my account before, and it locks all of my games, which is kind of shitty. So, I mean, you could do that if you want the disc version. But, I mean, if you have no problem with every once in a while that happening, digital version saves you $100. It's not bad if you want to not have the clutter of games all over the place, you know what I mean? And if you're not talking about the PlayStation 5 and you're just talking about a PlayStation 4 is still pretty awesome. I mean, it's hard for me to go back to PlayStation 4 after playing the PlayStation 5. Okay, I'll spend the extra 100. Yeah, man, I think it's worth it. I mean, especially if you are into buying physical games and you know, you want to be able to play offline and stuff, it's definitely worth it. Because yeah, if you do digital and you don't have access to your profile for a little bit, yeah, you get kind of fucked. Because I've definitely had that problem. But I do still buy a lot of my games digitally. So, I mean, I don't let it deter me, but I did notice that problem. So, kind of rough. Kind of rough. But, yeah. What are y'all... So, I'm assuming if y'all ever just going to be spending a lot of time with family tomorrow. Unless y'all are traveling. So, I think I'm going to my family's in the morning. And then I'm going to my brother's... I don't know if we're going to my brother's, like, right after or, like, later in the day. Like, I don't know the game plan. I have no idea what's happening tomorrow, actually, to be honest. I'm just waking up and going somewhere for breakfast. I know that. And then, that's pretty much it. So, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, Christmas for me is just kind of becoming another day, you know? We'll see. I'm hoping, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got kind of jelly watching a video today. And check this out. I'm gonna show you why I got a little jelly today. So, and this was what I loved last year. And I know it's gonna sound kind of weird, but, like, where's the video at? Aha, here. So I was watching this MXR video, and so they did, like, they have a P.O. box, right? So they opened, like, a lot of their gifts from, like, their viewers and stuff, and they get all these random little knickknacks. The shit I love was last year was, I think it's funny when you get troll gifts. Like, you know, they don't have to be, like, crazy trolly, But I think it makes for good content. And that's what I love. Good content. And if we had a bigger audience with the P.O. box, I think the troll content could be, not necessarily the troll content, but just the reacting to gifts is really hilarious. And that's why I've kept the P.O. box open. And we got stuff last year, which was this super troll. I'm still using it. This troll gift right here. And then, of course, we have the stickers and stuff that are all on the back of the waifu wheel. But it was that kind of stuff. But, like, they were just fucking around, and, like, people sent them random shit, and it was just funny to watch. Because they were like, why? Why would somebody send this? I think they sent them, like, where was it at? Was it this one right here?
Really amazing, and you have to build up the anticipation.
I don't know if this is
This
it.
guy paid 70 instead of choosing...
Oh, no, not this.
Cool, I finally get something addressed to me. It's a giant...
Oh, I think it's, yeah, somebody sent them like a chocolate fucking penis or something like that. They had to blur it out. But somebody also sent them like, what was it? They sent them like this spear?
Can you stop?
Like, people send people random shit. But, I don't know, man. It was just funny to see their reactions. Because they, like, they're not like PC streamers. Like, they do a lot of adult content and stuff like that. Like, I've mentioned them this is the people I tried to get an editing job for, by the way. But, you know, they do the very clickbaity thumbnails and stuff like that, all that kind of jazz. So their audience kind of throws or sends them stuff like that, and it's just fucking funny to watch. I have a small get-together, 6 people, for a light lunch. That's cool, Lenny. That's cool. Yeah, I would like to, you know, we didn't do it this year, but during Thanksgiving, we had a Friendsgiving, and that was really cool to see everybody again. Not everybody was gonna be here for the holidays, so maybe again, that'll be like the yearly thing, would be Friendsgiving and not necessarily Christmas. So it was cool to see all our friends be in town for once. It was nice. But yeah, it's pretty cool to have like little get-togethers. A lot of my friends that I would want to hang out with don't live in my state. And it's unfortunate. So, a lot of my really good friends are content creators, and they don't live here. And, yeah, it fucking sucks. So, kind of blows. Yeah, one friend lives in Miami, one friend lives in California, one friend lives in Tulsa, like, another friend lives in Arizona. Like, there's just so many people that I would hang out with that just don't live here. And I'm just like, well, that sucks. Because, like, I don't talk to anybody from my high school. I don't talk to anybody from, like, my old job, like, nothing like that. All the people I talk to do not live here. So, that's why I'm just like, I don't mind streaming. I have a lot more time to do stuff and like that, because I'm not going out and hanging out with people, because nobody lives here. Like, I have my friends that I hardcore grew up with, but we have a group chat, and we talk, like, every day in the group chat. So it's not like I'm like, oh, man, I don't hang out with them. And I see them every once in a while. I saw one of them today when we went to my niece's birthday party. But for the most part, like, the people that do the shit I kind of do and the shit I'm into, they're the ones that live out of state and stuff. And I'm just like, they're the ones that I would hang out with a lot if they did live here. Unfortunately, they don't. But I'm hoping to maybe in March or April, I think that should be a good enough time to hopefully get past the crazy holiday season and maybe the winter season, because we'll start going into spring in March. And hopefully the, you know, Omicron or whatever won't be as bad, and I might try to travel then, because I need to use a plane ticket I bought last year. I still have a credit for it till 2022, and I need to use it. And if I don't use it, I'm just gonna waste like $200. JJ! What's up, JJ? Is it already Christmas over there for you? Because I think you're ahead in time, right? So it's Christmas for you, I'm assuming. Merry Christmas if you celebrate it. If you don't, happy day. How's shit going? It's going all right. I was telling everybody today's my niece's birthday. So I went to go have a little party for her and all that stuff. And just kind of just chilling. I had a stomach ache, so my day wasn't super amazing. But kind of just chilling now. Wanted to just chat, you know, get on stream, see what was going on, have some fun, chat with everybody. Apply for an extension with the plane ticket. Are they doing that? Like, it was Southwest. They gave me 2 years to use it, but, you know, that's not bad, but I don't mind doing it again. I mean, if I gotta push it back. I didn't know you can get an extension. I have not flown in 2 years. Well, yeah, probably I haven't flown in 2 years. That's probably true. I used to fly all the time. In the UK, it's 3:48 in the morning. I'm good, man. Just drunk as an utter skunk. Hope you're all right. I'm good. It's just, you know, a little bubbly tummy for a little bit, but for the most part, I had a good day. They should because of COVID. Okay, I'll have to look into it. I do have until like September of next year, so I'm not too worried about it. But I think it's September. Maybe it's March. I gotta look. But yeah, I think I got until September. I do kind of want to try to go visit a friend or not. But my friend lives in Miami. He is gonna be there till June. I've never been to Miami. I've been to Florida, but it was like Tampa for like half a day, and I've been in Orlando a lot. Never been to Miami. So I was kind of trying to think, like, maybe I'll go visit him and go to Miami for a little bit or something. Or if Comic-Con is going to be a thing next year, which at this moment it seems like it's going to be, I might use it to go to Comic-Con. Thanks for uploading the new Superpower PUBG game. No, this doesn't mean much, but it made me very happy, bro. Thanks again. No problem, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you letting me know about it. I have a PUBG video going up tomorrow. So there'll be a PUBG video tomorrow. I was gonna do the retro game for anybody that saw me playing the retro game. I was gonna make that a video, but I think I want to record that outside of the stream and really focus on the game and try to do stuff like that. The PUBG stuff is fun to do on stream because that's just a glorified highlight video when you do those, you know what I mean? But stuff like the, I don't know, I guess I could try to beat the game on stream one day, those retro games, because there's 48 levels. Like, that's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts to get 48 levels. So, I don't know. I might do that one day. Maybe try to beat Zombies Ate My Neighbors on stream. Would be kind of cool. I've been trying to think of just other things I can do on stream, because I need to start utilizing the, being able to create content while live, you know? My gig at the Javits Center in NYC got canceled in February. Really? I wonder what the deal is. Let's see. Will SDCC 2022 get canceled? They did the small in November. It's official. SCC Comic-Con, or at least full version of it, is postponed until 2022. Yeah, I already knew that. I mean, we'll find out in March or April. Usually with Comic-Con, it's in March or April is when you get the hotel stuff. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm very curious to see if Comic-Con will happen. But yeah, I don't know. The thing is, I don't even know if I'll be able to enjoy Comic-Con because I don't know, like, if I'll have the money around that time. I might have to sell my badge, just for this year. Yo, I'm back. What up, son? So I don't know. We'll see. Because if I don't have the money to enjoy Comic-Con, I don't really want to go. It's a fun experience, though. It's a fun experience, but I just won't have the money. Like, alright, I might not have the money, because usually I would go to Comic-Con with a few G's, you know what I mean? Like, money to spend. And I just don't know if I want to do that this year. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll make my decision later. If I really wanted to go, I could sell some stocks. High-key debating buying Ben 10 Power Trip right now. What is that, a game? What is Ben 10 Power Trip? So, Lenny, Juice, you sexy monster. Vinny! Vinny sighting. What is up, Vinny? How you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to? How's the barber stuff going? And how's the flight school? Or you're saving up for that. 3D Ben 10 game. Ah, okay. Okay. I'm alright, man. I was just telling everybody I had a really chill day today. Went to go celebrate my niece's birthday party. Got a little sick in the stomach, and now I'm kind of just chilling. kind of just chilling, chatting with everybody here on Christmas Eve, you know? But for the most part, I'm pretty solid. Oh, I didn't check if... Because I know I always record these things. I might actually get a message saying that everything's going to be bad. Is this yesterday's stream?
Give me.
I think this is the stream I can delete. Game Super People. Hold on. Yes, this is the stream I can delete. Sorry, guys. I know, like, I've been waiting for a friend of mine to give me some info about my PC. He has not responded to me, but I'm trying to upgrade my storage, and so I have very limited storage, so I need to pay attention when my disk is getting full. Give us a hug. Here you go. There's your hug. Hope it helps. Juice, did you know that the Flash's Instagram account in their bio says, "We welcome civil discussion. Hate speech will be removed, blocked." They know their show is trash. I mean, I'm pretty sure they put that in there because I think a lot of people that may hate Iris kind of get racist, and that's never okay. Like, you can hate Iris and not be racist. So that's probably why they do it, you know what I mean? I mean, also while Cisco was on the show, I mean, there's a lot of people in America that don't like people that look like me. So they probably got a little hateful towards Cisco for a bit too. So who knows? Yo, Juice, remember me? It's Olivia. Oh my God. Olive, what is up? Olivia, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What have you been up to? What are you playing nowadays? You still playing GTA and stuff? Feel that love. Olivia, how have you been? How have you been? What has life brought to you? How have you been? I'll call you Nate, though. I'll call you Nate. But how you been? I remember you. Man, it's been a while. Yes, racism is never okay, but I went into their comments to put this show fell off, and my comment got deleted. Oh, that's sad. I told that to Brian. I did that to Brian Michael Bendis, and I told him, I was like, yo, real talk, when are you getting off Superman? And he blocked me. I just wanted to know when he was getting off Superman. Bro, how low can you get hating a character to the point of being racist? Bro, people just are racist, man. I've been good. I've been working a lot. Haven't really had time to play any games. I feel that. I feel that, man. I mean, I'm a full-time content creator now, so like, or I have been for a while, but then anxiety was like, no, bitch. 7 months of recovery right now. So I wasted pretty much a lot of my 2021 not being able to create as much content as I wanted to, but I'm thinking 2022, I'm gonna try to go balls to the wall with content. I play once in a while. What games do you play? What have you been playing? I think right now I've been playing a lot of PUBG, little sprinkle of Apex, been playing Genshin Impact every day. Did I play Genshin today? I think I played Genshin today already. I hope I don't need to play that later. I'm pretty sure I don't. Can't wait to see what Pokemon my mom got me for Christmas. Ooh, Pokemon. Yeah. JJ, you want to know something? So, like, my mom, apparently one of my cousin's kids is really into Pokemon now. So my mom was like, hey, do you have any Pokemon cards? And I was like, yeah. Why? She was like, oh, because so-and-so really likes Pokemon. Like, do you have any extras? And I was like, no. I was like, I don't have extras to give to them. Like, are you kidding me? My cards are over 20 years old. I'm not gonna give my cards up to some random kid that probably wouldn't take care of them. Like, the hell? I was like, just go buy him a pack of cards or something at the store. Madden and hockey and GTA. Okay, so you got the sports games in there with GTA. Yo, this legit 10. I'm taking it to messing with my mind. Wait, yo, this legit 10 I'm taking to is messing with my mind. I don't even know how to read that. What do you, I don't even know what you said there, Vinny. Yeah, I got extra, but not for some snooty little kid. Bro, I'm not gonna give up my cards that I got a long time ago, you know? I held on to those things forever. The only, like, I mean, I have a Charizard, but it's not like first edition, like, because the first editions are the ones that are like going for like 100 thou, right? I wish. Oh man, I would have lost my I would have sold it, by the way. Had I had a first edition Charizard, I would have got that bitch graded, and then I would have sold that bitch for, if it's 100,000 or whatever, because that's life-changing money for me. Love you, bro. Talking. The word is talking, like on the phone, bruh. Yo, this legit 10 I'm talking to is messing with my mind. Oh, you're talking to a girl. I was confused. I was like, 10? What are you... Oh, you're talking to a chick. Okay, I got you. A Charizard is something different up here, I bet. I've been traveling a lot this year. I've been camping all 2021 with my girl at the beginning of the year. I lost my dad in mid-year. Okay. Hold on. I lost my dad, and mid-year I met my girl, and my life got a lot better. She likes the things I do. Damn, man. Well, apologies for your dad. I gotta ask, was it COVID? Did you lose your dad to COVID? Or did you lose your dad to something else? Either way, man, that's unfortunate. My dad actually lost both of his best friends during this whole pandemic. So he just lost one of his best friends like a few weeks back. So loss is tough, man. It fucking sucks that, you know, if your dad was a COVID casualty, man. A lot of people have lost a lot of loved ones. I have been, and that's like today, I'm not going to a family event because even though my family's vaccinated, they do like to go out and have a good time, and I'm just like, bro, I don't, like, one, my stomach was hurting, so that was the main reason I wasn't going, but I was apprehensive to go because I'm just like, I don't know if I want to put myself in that space. Like, I've been lucky enough to, I worked, like, the first, 7 months of the pandemic, and I never got sick, and I never got COVID, so I was lucky there. And then I ended up quitting my job and being a full-time content creator, so I stay home a lot, and I never really had to deal with COVID, but then I think my mental state got really fucked by never leaving the house, and that's probably why I had a panic attack, or at least part of it, and, yeah, so since then, it was kind of like, I don't know, man. I think COVID's really changed the world on how people experience things, how people, you know, go about making decisions and stuff. It's pretty rough. When you light your hair downstairs on fire and put it out with stuff. That's what a Charizard is? At my old job, the boss came in with COVID and my dad worked in the office and he got it from him. Wow. See, fuck that shit. See, I used to work with people that wouldn't care. Like, if they were sick, they would come to work. And, like, dude, I distanced myself from everybody. Like, I would make I got to put the assignments on where people worked. I would put myself in the farthest area away from people. Like, there was no reason for anybody to be in my area. Never. Never a reason for people to be in my area. Because, like, you had to go downstairs, through a hallway, through a room, into another hallway to get to where I was. And there was only one entrance. So if you were going to my hallway, it's because you needed to do something in there. And I always took the whole hallway. Nobody was getting in my area. I was like, nope, I take this whole hallway and half of the other area. And I would distance myself from people, man, because I did not trust people. COVID has literally changed the way I approach everything. Right, Lenny? Dude, for real. Like, also, I will say, like, I mean, some people here have significant others, but, like, dating was hard enough, and then you bring COVID into it, and it's just like, oh, shit, man. Like, it's funny, because, like, not only if you were somebody that was, like, interested in one-night stands or doing something like that, going out to bars, your worst thing to worry about was, like, STDs or something, right? But now it's COVID. Now you can get something that literally can kill you in a month's time and put you in the hospital, whereas prior, if you were doing something, you'd probably have to get some antibiotics or something. But you know what I mean? Like, that shit just changes your life. The way you approach stuff, it's crazy. Juice, there are people on Twitter that say No Way Home is the most important movie of the year and deserves Best Picture nominations, and these kids watch more movies. That's a stupid argument. The day a comic book movie wins Best Picture will be something. I'm talking about like a blockbuster comic book movie. I think something like The Joker could probably win, but I don't think like something like a Spider-Man will ever win Best Picture. Just want to say, night, love you, much hope, sleep well. All right, you're out of here, JJ. Hope you have a good one, man. Peace out. Thank you for coming by. Bro, No Way Home was phenomenal. I saw it twice, seen it a third time Tuesday. Damn. I recently left that job and got a driving job that pays me more. Nice, bro. Nice. It was pretty good. I wouldn't consider it the best comic book movie of the year. I only stood for the support, but then lost that support with them. They stopped giving a shit. I'm just thankful I still have my mom with me. I feel that, man. Yeah, man. I am very fortunate. I still have my parents. Very worried about my grandma at times, but I think everybody's been pretty safe around my grandma. Although she can be a little stubborn, so she likes to go out and, you know, hang out with her friends and stuff. And I'm just like, oh, grandma. But for the most part, you know, I've been pretty fortunate not to really lose anybody close to me because of this. I had to let an employee go because he would not get vaccinated and the guy was reckless. Yeah, dude. Fuck those people. Like, you know what? I understand freedom of choice, but freedom of choice does not, freedom of choice and all that kind of does not mean you're free of consequences, right? If you're working for a private business, that private business can set their own rules, you know, as long as it's not discriminatory or whatever. But if they're like, yo, you have to do this to work in the office or whatever, that's what you get. If they give you the option to do that kind of shit and you don't take it, that's on you. They have the right to fire you. If you're in a place like Texas, they don't need a fucking reason to fire you. You can get fired for anything. They don't need a reason to fire you. They can just be like, all right, you're out, bye. And that's it. I don't know how it is everywhere else. But, yeah, man, at this point, like, I just don't. Do you want to know what blows my mind? I read this Reddit the other day where this doctor said that a COVID denier, like, or whatever, a COVID anti-vaxxer. I don't want to say that he said they were a Trumper, but I want to say that the guy said that they were an anti-vaxxer at least. Because I don't want to put everybody in the same box, but they do kind of overlap. But he said that an anti-vaxxer finally made him get out of the medical field. Like, this doctor had been through the whole pandemic, trying to save lives, doing all this stuff. He said he knows, like, the crazy thing is, like, doctors, when people go in with COVID that are really bad, they know who's gonna die, which is crazy. California is very different from Texas, is it? Oh, and Zack Snyder's Justice League was HBO Max, and Suicide Squad was HBO Max. But yeah, so, what ended up happening was this doctor was talking about he's worked COVID the whole time. It's some of the worst shit he's ever seen, and he can't understand why people just won't fucking listen to medical professionals. And he was like, he has to deal with so many people that think they know more than doctors and all this shit. And he said he could handle all of it. He said he could handle going in and being like, these people aren't gonna make it. He could handle lying to his patients, because these patients would go in with COVID dying. Like, they're on ventilators and they're like, give me the vaccine, man, give me the vaccine. And he's like, it's too late. Like, it's too late to give you the vaccine. Like, your body is going through this. We can't just give you the vaccine now. It's not gonna do anything. Your body's already going through the fucking worst part. And you have a prayer now. Like, it's gotta be a miracle to fucking get you through some of this. And they try to do everything they can to save them. That's what this doctor was saying. Like, we give them everything. We hook them up to the machines. We do this, we do that. And there's a good chance that they're still gonna die. And what happened was, he was talking to this one guy, and this one guy was crying for the vaccine. He was like, give it to me, man. Just give me the vaccine. Like, I don't want to die. And he was like humoring him. He was like, dude, we can't give you the vaccine, but we're going to try to get you through this, all this stuff. His family would not be visiting him because they wouldn't follow the mask mandate. The hospital said you needed to be wearing a mask. They would not wear their masks. So they were not seeing their dying father in the hospital because they wouldn't wear a mask. And the hospital was like, we were not going to let you in. We're not going to let you in. And so this guy was dying. Like, he was literally on his deathbed. And he was like, I want to see my family. Can you get him in here? The doctor was talking to them. Normally a nurse's job. Nurses usually cover all this shit. The doctor talked to the wife and she was like, give him all these things. Give him this. Give him all these drugs. Blah, blah. You know, whatever research she thinks works. And the guy was like, look, your husband might not make it. If you're going to say your goodbyes and stuff, you need to come and talk to him and he like got her to come to the hospital. But of course, when she got to the hospital, she's like, I'm not wearing my mask. I'm not doing it. Just let me see my husband. Let me see this. And the kids were there, and the security was like, you're not fucking getting in here. And the guy ends up dying while his family is outside arguing because they don't want to wear a mask. The dad dies in the fucking hospital. And I guess security calls him up there like, yo, this lady's out here fighting us, blah, 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 all this jazz. And he's like, I gotta go talk to her. Like, is she still here? They're like, yeah, they're still in the parking lot. He goes outside to talk to the woman, and she's all like, why won't they let us in? Blah, 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 and masks don't work and all this shit. And she was like, I hate to tell you this, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your husband just passed away moments ago. Instead of crying or doing anything, she punched the doctor square in the face. This woman who wouldn't wear a mask, who didn't want to get vaccinated, and just lost her husband, punched the doctor straight in the face. He said he went back because he wasn't expecting it. He fell back. He said he could feel like blood in his mouth. His nose was broken. He could feel it coming down his face. And the cops like grabbed the woman and they were like gonna arrest her or whatever. And he was fucking just let her go. I'm not gonna press charges. Just get her the fuck out of here. So he let her go. And he said after that, he instantly started looking for a new job. And he says he will never see another patient in his life. So he went to I guess there's like doctors can transfer to other types of fields in like a medical area where they don't have to see, I guess, like patients. I guess maybe they're consultants or something. I don't really know all of that. But he said he left his job because of that person that was like, thought she knew everything. Because she was saying like, oh, you could have saved him if you gave him fucking vitamin C and all this bullshit. You know, all of that, whatever the fuck they preach and think. But yeah. So there is a doctor in America that quit their profession because of anti-vaxxers. Like, can you believe that? Like, you gotta be fucking shitting me, man. I would have pressed charges so bad. Or I would have been like, all right, look, I'm not gonna press charges, but we're gonna call this even. I get a free punch too, all right? I won't press charges. I have the rights to. You can go to jail, or you give me a free shot. I think it's fair. You punched me. I get to punch you. I think it's a fair thing. And if she agrees to it, cool. Lights out. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. But look, all right, there's two options. You go to jail, or I get to punch you in the face too, and we call it even. That's what I would do. I'd get it in writing first, though. That would be a Karen that's into as I get older. That's the question. Okay, what would Karens form into as they get older? They just become grumpier Karens. Like that's their main form. They never change. I never forgot I got the phone call from the doctor when he told me about my dad. So Nate, how did that work? Like, cuz I'm assuming that you were you ever able to visit your dad? Or was it like, it got to the point where he wasn't able to even talk to you? Because that happened with my dad's best friend. So my dad's best friend had just beat colon cancer. He had just beat cancer and got COVID the next day. Went into the hospital and was getting worse and worse. And my dad talked to him, from what my sister tells me. My dad talked to him and was like, hey man, I love you. I hope you're doing well. Like, make sure, you got to keep fighting all this jazz. That was the last time my dad talked to him. He tried to keep tabs on him, but he ended up passing away from COVID. So, like, yeah, man, it's fucking crazy. Facts, Juice. I would clock that bitch straight in the face. I feel like Cindy would be the answer. Susan. I feel like Susan is the right before a Karen. I feel like Karen is the ultimate beast. I feel like Susan is right before Karen. That guy should sue her for punching him and then retire after that. Yeah, but you gotta think, like, I feel like, I don't know. I don't want to put everybody in a box because I know there are wealthy people that have the same kind of mindset, but I feel like a lot of people that fall into the, you can give them sugar pills or, just use some freaking cucumber water or something and that'll cure it and blah, blah, blah. I feel like they're not the most educated people. and they may or may not be the wealthiest people. So if you're gonna sue somebody, that is, you gotta remember too, the medical, well, I mean, I guess it depends in the state you live in, right? But there's no telling if this guy had medical insurance, this father had medical insurance or not, or life insurance, because a lot of people don't have life insurance. If you have life insurance, maybe that covered him. But nowadays, there's insurance companies that are like, yo, the vaccine's a thing. So if you don't get the vaccine and you're in the hospital for, 5 months or whatever, we're not going to cover your shit because you could have got the vaccine. That's how fucked up insurance companies are. I don't know if that went into effect, but I know that insurance companies were trying to fight for that they don't have to cover people that go into the hospital for COVID because the vaccine's a thing and they're not taking the proper precautions. So, would be pretty interesting to see, man. Because, like, if somebody's going to lose everything, like, suing them, what are you going to get from them? Like, if they don't have insurance, if they don't have anything, what do you get from them? You take their house? They put him in a coma, and we waited for phone calls each day. I never got COVID. My tests all came back negative. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's rough, man. I've only ever lost one person in my life. I've only ever lost one person that I genuinely loved, genuinely cared for, and that was my grandfather. And he passed away, like, he had got leukemia. So I remember, like, I hate hospitals. I'm not a big hospital guy. I don't like hospitals. But I understand you got to go to them every once in a while. But, which is weird. I hate hospitals, but I have a thing for nurses. Kind of weird. But anyways, my grandfather had got leukemia. He went through chemo and all this stuff. He came home for a little bit. And that was, remember, the last time I remember talking to him was because we weren't living with, I don't think I was living with him anymore at the time. I think I was back and forth between this house and over there. And I had saw him, I was like, "What's up, Grandpa?" And he was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Being his old grandpa self. And then he had to go through a second round, and he wasn't gonna make it through the second round. And he passed away in the hospital. Fucking sucked. Nurses are hot. Hospitals are creepy. I agree. So yeah, but with that whole thing, man, like my grandpa died like in a, you know how like in movies, how they have like the whole family around the bed and everybody's telling stories, like funny stories about grandpa. And he kind of just goes in that moment after like everybody's smiling and stuff. That's exactly how my grandfather went. It was fucking weird. It was like an odd moment. And then of course like everybody cried and stuff. I didn't cry. I didn't cry. I cried by myself when I got home. Everybody else was crying, so I was trying to be the person that didn't cry. I cried by myself when I got home, but then I didn't really cry until they closed the casket. That is the worst part, is when they close the casket, because that's when you know you're never going to see them again. That's the most fucked up thing. So I've only ever got to experience that once. And that was over 10 years ago, but it's still fucking, it's like in my brain. Like, it's just there. And it's just like, fuck, that's rough. Let's see. I had to go see his body laying right there and walking through the ICU. So the nerve-wracking, I've seen another person that had to have passed overnight. Yeah, dude, my condolences. It's all good, Josh. I appreciate that, man. I mean, it was a long time ago. It was over a decade ago, but, you know, it's still, that feeling is still there, you know? I don't understand how people cry in front of other people. I am usually alone to I usually am to keep myself, and cry when I'm in my room or alone. Man, I mean, I can cry in front of people. I try not to, because I try to be the person that is there for people. So I try to be the rock, you know, that people need. But it's because I've also, you know, before the panic attack stuff, and I think even now that I've been able to I'm not officially over the anxiety. I think I'm still like an 80 to 90 range. I feel like I was, before the panic attack, I was always good under pressure. Like, just in weird situations, I was good under pressure. Like, whether that was for me to be able to get the fuck out of there, or to, you know, handle the situation. I was always good at that. But, and maybe that's what helped me get over anxiety a lot quicker than some people do. Again, I'm not over it, but I'm like at 80-something% where I can get back to being somewhat normal. But yeah, like, the crying thing, there's nothing wrong with it. But I know some people don't want to show those emotions in front of people because it makes you feel very vulnerable. And I get that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it's not, there's nothing wrong with crying. Nothing wrong. You ain't gotta hide from it. But I don't know. I think it's just like, my thing is like, it's so weird, man, because like one of my biggest fears is death, which is funny, because like, and I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not that I'm so creative, but I want to do a lot of things because I'm like, all right, if I do something really important and really crazy to be remembered for, I'd be down with that. You know what I mean? Like if I make the best Batman run of all time, or if I ever get to direct a Batman movie, even if the Batman movie were to suck, you would still be remembered as the director that made that shitty Batman movie. Because everybody remembers Joe Schumacher. Joe Schumacher, everybody's like, oh, Batman and Robin sucked. It was the worst fucking movie. George Clooney, Bat Nipples, the Bat Card. Everybody still talks about that movie. Joe Schumacher's dead, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's passed away. But everybody will always talk about the shitty Batman movie. So Joe Schumacher has left a legacy in, you know, everybody will talk to him. Everybody's always going to talk about the Beatles. Even if people don't like the Beatles, everybody's going to be like, the Beatles are the greatest band of all time. Everybody's going to talk about Michael Jackson forever. Because every Halloween, you play Thriller. Every year. When Mariah Carey finally dies, people are going to still talk about Mariah Carey because you're going to hear her fucking Christmas songs until the end of time. And it's so, like, that's kind of, like, why I'm like, all right, I want to do something amazing. I want to do something crazy that, like, you know, it leaves a mark on the world. But because I have a fear of being forgotten when I die, but the funny thing is it won't matter. It's the catch-22, is I won't know if I leave a lasting mark. You know what I mean? Unless, like, you know, reincarnation and all that jazz is a thing, and I'm reincarnated on this world, grow up to be another human being, and I somehow remember my past life, and I'm like reading my own creation as a new person. Like, that would be fucking wild, and be like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? That's the only way I would ever know. But for the most part, when you're gone, right? Like, so it's just like you wouldn't even know if you left a lasting mark. My sister and myself were instructed by the hospice nurse to grind opiates, mix them with morphine, and inject them into our mother's feed tube until she passed. Jesus. What was that? What did she have, Lenny? Was that also COVID, or was that something different? But yeah, the morphine thing is oof. I don't know how people can work at hospice care, man. Hospice care just seems like so rough. I'm just like, damn. That's just tough. Hopefully you get that wish. Yeah, man, we'll see. I mean, I have a lot of things I want to do. I'm hoping that, like, I would hope. So here, if you guys want cancer, dude, fuck cancer. Fuck cancer. Hate it. The one thing, if things were to work out perfectly for me, or just not even perfectly, but semi-well, to where I could get the YouTube channels to make enough money that I could pay somebody to edit, that would free up so much time for me. And in that time that I don't have to edit, I would work on so many other things, like writing more of the comic book, writing more of the card game, or like working on the card game shit. Because like, I do those other side projects that are not YouTube in spurts. So I'm like, one day I'll be like, ooh, I got an idea for the comic stuff. Let me write it all down, blah, blah, blah. And I try to write a little bit, like if I can every day, but that shit doesn't work because I'm trying to do so many things every day. And you gotta rest eventually, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, But the moment I get an editor, the moment I can afford to pay an editor, I'm gonna be like, okay, we're good. Because now I just gotta record shit. Somebody else is gonna make it look good. I have so much free time because editing a gaming video is 2 to 4 hours. Like legitimate. 2 to 4 hours to edit a gaming video. Because you gotta imagine, if you record for 2.5 hours, and you don't remember where all the good parts are in the game, like if you're playing like something like PUBG or something, You got to remember where all the good parts are. Go in there, cut out all the fat, then make it fun, add graphics or whatever. It takes forever. These like, AVN games that I'm playing, bro, you have to cut out every single middle part. It takes forever. And so, like, the moment I don't have to do that anymore, like, floodgates of me creating a whole bunch of other shit's gonna happen. But right now, it's just YouTube is my main focus, because I gotta edit, I gotta put those videos out there, and hopefully, I'll definitely get there in 2022, where I'm making enough, where I'm like, bro, I'm hot, I'm looking for an editor, I need one, bada bing, bada boom. Even if they were to edit half of my videos, I'd be good. You're overwhelmed with Minita? Wait, what is minutia? No, I can't say that. I'm overwhelmed with that? Or you're saying that in a different light? But I would say I'm overwhelmed with a lot of stuff at times. I love it though. I love being minutia. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've heard the word before. I don't know what that is. What is minutia? The small, precise, or trivial details of something. Is that right? Did I spell it right? Is that the definition? The minutia of everyday life, according to Oxford. This is the right. Oh shit. They spell it like this though. Is that the right word? Trifles. See, I know trifles. Yeah, the little things, man. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So I never understood the word. I've definitely heard it before though. Yeah, man. Like. I mean, I'll show you guys right now. Check this out. Hold up. I do a lot of creative stuff. Like, genuinely, if you don't think I do a lot of creative shit. It's crazy. Maybe some of this too. Okay. I feel like I got more, but I don't have it right now. Oh wait, this is one of them too. So check this out. Check this out. Right here, prototype card game. I have 2 card game ideas. This one was a lot easier for me to do. I made a prototype of it. I'm not gonna reveal anything about it, but this is a prototype, like legitimately. I bought cards, I made my own, these are all blank cards. I made my own card stuff, did this. My own card game. Crazy that I made it. These are scripts right here. This is my first issue for this comic that I was gonna make. And yeah, scripts. Another comic I was gonna make. 3 different comic books that I have started. This one's gonna be converted into a manga. But yeah, crazy stuff. These notebooks are filled with ideas. This is all like video ideas right here. Video ideas. This is all scripted video idea stuff right here. Like, I got a lot of shit. So many things. So many ideas. It's insane. Yeah. But it's just like, I gotta get the success on YouTube first before I can do anything else. So, the moment, dude, I'm telling you, the moment I get an editor, shit's gonna change. I mean, even if I got like a lot, if I like got like a small, like not a donation, like if I were to win the lotto, right? First thing I do, everybody's like, do you gotta buy a house? No, I'm getting an editor. That's what I'm doing, because I wouldn't stop doing YouTube. If I won the lotto. I'm sure some people would. They'd be like, fuck this. I mean, there was YouTube creators that once they made a lot of money, they just stopped. They're just like, fuck it, I don't need anything else. Which has gotta be nice. I mean, if you're just like, But I mean, I love creating. You should go to Toy Fair and walk this show when they resume. What would, I mean, I would love to go to Toy Fair. Wait, Where is Toy Fair located? What city's Toy Fair in? Because, I mean, I love going to stuff like that. You want to know one of my freaking goals on here? I want to go to PizzaCon. Have you guys ever heard of PizzaCon? I want to go to PizzaCon. It's apparent. I don't know if it's in Vegas. PizzaCon. It's like a convention where everybody just makes pizza. I don't know if it's a thing anymore, but I remember seeing it and I was like, oh. What's there? Pizza convention? Pizza convention. I think it's called PizzaCon. Ah, yes. Is this it? It's the International Pizza Expo. It's happening in March. Where? But I want to go to this. One of these days, I want to go to PizzaCon. Because I want to go over here and just see everybody making all these different type of pizzas. This is fucking heaven for me. Pizza is my favorite fucking thing. I want to go out here and try all these fancy ass fucking pizzas, these gross pizzas. I want to try them. I will attend PizzaCon one day. I don't know when, but I will. It's literally on my goals list. I want to go to PizzaCon. I actually achieved my top 3. This was fucking wild, and I still cannot believe this happened in my life. It happened in 2015. NYC at the Javits Center. Okay, see, I've only ever been to New York once, Lenny. I went to New York for a convention. It was like New York, New Jersey, you know what I mean? They're so close to each other. We stayed in New Jersey, we went to New York, back and forth. But I was only ever in New York for a few days. And we went to a little bar and stuff, saw my friends' bands play. Or my boss's, she was my boss, she's my friend, brother's band play in some little bar, and it was pretty cool. Funniest story in New York was me and my friend were walking through this bar. We were trying to get to the bar because he was going to buy a drink and I was just going with him. We were like, excuse me. We were going through. We're Southern boys. You know, I'm a Southern boy. He's from Kansas. Is Kansas Southern? That's Midwest-ish. I don't know, whatever. We're Southern. We're polite, you know. We're like, excuse us. And some guy goes, hey, you don't need to apologize. This is New York. And we were like, okay. So we just started just going through the fucking thing. We're like, all right, you don't need to apologize here. What up, HDMI? How you doing, man? I don't know about that. But you know what? If you're from there, I'll give you it. So is mine. Spaghetti. Yeah, but... So, in 2015, though, it was like 2014, I think 2015, 2016, I was getting a lot of opportunities to travel because I was working with this app company called Glide, and we were jumping, like, they were sending us to, like, conventions to go promote the app and, like, shoot videos and edit videos for them. It was really cool. So, in 2015, while I was working with them, they were like, hey, we're going to CES. Can you come with us? We want to make videos. We want to record everything. We want to do all this stuff. So we go to CES with this company, and I'm just like, holy shit, this is amazing. CES is like one thing I always wanted to go to. Now, it kind of sucked because I went to CES and I had to work CES. I wanted to go to CES as just like a person and go experience all the crazy technology because it's so massive. And it's all over Las Vegas, and I just wanted to experience it. But I had to work it, which was kind of not the best, but I still got to go to CES. That was the first convention. Then, later in June of that year, I won a contest, which was nuts. I won a contest to go to E3, and that's the video game convention. So I was just all like, holy shit. I was all, this is insane. I never thought I'd be able to go to CES because at the time, it was invite only. So I won a fucking badge to go to E3. I say CES, I meant E3. I go to E3, experience that. Then the following month, I had friends at the time that were going to Comic-Con, and they were like, hey, if you can get a flight out here, you can use my badge for a day because I have an extra badge. If you can fly out here and you want to experience Comic-Con, you can sleep on the floor of my hotel, and I'll give you a badge for the day, and then that's it. So I went to San Diego Comic-Con, CES, and E3 all in the same year. All the top 3 conventions I ever wanted to go to. And yeah, it was fucking wild, and it was awesome. And I was going to Comic-Con every year since 2015. I was going to Comic-Con. It was fucking awesome. I love Comic-Con. It's the best. What up, HDMI? How's life, man? What have you been up to? I haven't seen your face around here in a long time. But yeah, PizzaCon. One day. I don't mind going to Toy Fair. I would love to go to Toy Fair someday. Toy Fair would be cool. But, because, I mean, I love toys. So, but yeah. I don't know. I think the things I would want to go to now, like convention-wise, PizzaCon is up there. I'm not going to lie to you guys, because, I mean, I don't know if PizzaCon is in Vegas or not. But I would want to go to PizzaCon. I do want to kind of, I want to check out New York Comic-Con one year, see how that is different compared to San Diego Comic-Con. I also kind of want to go to, fuck, what is it called? Hold on. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, I would go to the, I'd also be down to go to the freaking, it's not the AVN Awards, but it's like their convention with the same thing. I don't know if it happens around the same time, but I want to go see how crazy that shit is, because that shit looks wild. I'd be like, what? Let me go see what's going on here. I have no problem with going to something like that. I don't know, man. Conventions are just wild. Like, crazy shit happens in conventions. It's cool. They're fun. It's a random, wild experience. But, I mean, I'm hoping I'm able to travel one day. The reason I say Toy Fair is there is a number of companies that market card games. I did Toy Fair for 20 years. Oh! Wait. So, like, is it really hard? So, I guess I've never really thought about it that way. So you would make a card game, and do you, what, take the prototype to Toy Fair, and you just talk to the companies? I'm curious on how they've been doing that for the last couple of years then. Like, I wonder what you do, like, how they've been getting new ideas since then. Do they have, like, see, I would be kind of scared with, like, sending something online, right? Being like, this is my game. I guess you would have to get it copyrighted or trademarked before you send it, right? So they couldn't just steal the idea. But I feel like card games are so easy to, like, yoink and twist, where you're like, that's a really good idea. Let's just change the name and change it up and kind of do a very similar game and make our own. Like, I kind of feel that. I don't know. That's the one thing I will say about my creations. I do get a little bit scared about sharing too much about them. Would love to go to E3 and Comic-Cons. Comic-Con San Diego is a blast. It's just so different because the whole city comes alive for it, and it's awesome. As for E3, E3 is not fun anymore. I actually went to E3 twice. There was one, when I got invited, it was amazing. The second time, they started letting random people come in that are that were not invited, and that was terrible because you could not play any of the games. Like, it was so hard to play any of the games because there was so many people. But when you were invited and it was just press and stuff, you could play anything. It was just get in line to play it because it wasn't oversaturated with people. The moment you started just adding in, like, gamer nerds and all this stuff to, like, anybody can go in, it fucking sucked. And granted, it's nice. They should have that kind of stuff for people, but I think that's where, like, they should do that for, like, PAX. Like, that's what PAX should be for. E3 was cool when it was just for the industry people and people that actually write professional journals and do blogs and all this stuff that are, like, credited, got to play these games and give their opinions. But then when you open it up to the world, it was ruined. It sucked. With the non-disclosure form and talk to the companies that may be interested. Interesting. Yeah, see, I don't know that, all of that part of the business, Lenny. Like, that's the stuff that does, like, really confuse me. I've always just, like, I'm more the creative mindset, right? I'm like, all right, I'm the creative person. I gotta do this. We're gonna go with that, and that's it. But yeah, when it gets into the business talk and how you protect all your shit, I'm just like, how do I do that? My first Comic-Con is when I met Sam Jones, aka Flash Gordon. Nice, nice. I've never watched Flash Gordon. I've never watched it. I hear so much about it. I've just never sat down and watched Flash Gordon. I've never watched a lot of those classic shows, but I know Flash Gordon is huge. Also, like, Miami Vice. Was it Miami Vice? It's like another really big show from back in the day. I've never seen that either, but I know it gets talked about all the time. Yeah, a lot of those old school shows were cool. I grew up on watching old shows. Like, genuinely, I was the kid that watched Nick at Night all the time. Like, I loved Nick at Night. Like, I wanted to stay up to watch Nick at Night. I mean, now they don't do any of that shit anymore. Or it's like George Lopez now, or Friends and shit like that. But back when Nick at Night was still, like, the old shows, and, like, I'm talking about the black and white shows, fucking loved it. Brady Bunch, I Love Lucy, freaking, what were the other ones? Like, you know, the Beaver Kid, what is his name? I forget what that show was called, but, like, I used to love those old shows. They were the best. So good, man. Classic TV is funny. It's funny how they got like the inappropriate jokes like through censorship, because everything back in the day was so scrutinized and like, can't say that on TV. Oh, that'll be not good on TV. But when they still got the innuendos through on those old school shows, they're fucking phenomenal. Like, they're so good. And I'm just like, yeah, that's awesome. Like, back when I Love Lucy, they couldn't even share a bed together. They had 2 separate twin beds in I Love Lucy. Like, that's fucking crazy. So wild. But, yeah, it was, because it was, like, too risque to show a couple in the same bed on TV back in the day. Like, it's crazy to see how times have changed on television. Still can't drop an F-bomb, though. The Three Stooges. Yeah, I remember the Three Stooges, too. What else? Oh, Beverly Hillbillies. Beverly Hillbillies was pretty big. I remember watching that shit. Man, what was another old show? Oh, Laverne and Shirley. Laverne and Shirley was something I watched all the time, too. I remember that show. Fuck, what else? So many old shows, man. I used to love that shit growing up. I used to love that shit. My grandfather used to buy us these old Munsters. I remember Munsters. Fuck yeah, I remember Munsters. My grandfather used to take us to Sam's Club when we were little, and used to buy us the big tube. They were like this. Like, it was like a small little bucket of the Sour Powers, the Sour Patch Kid, not the Sour Patch Kids, but the Sour Power ropes. Like, you know, the little, like, fucking straw ones. It was the whole bucket, and they would just be like in a circle. They would be all stuffed in there, and you would have the little pincer thing, and you would pick it up. I would sit there watching just a Brady Bunch marathon, eating those things, because my grandpa would buy them for me. Like, it was fucking wild. Loved it. One of my favorite memories of just going to the fucking Sam's Club with my grandfather and buying a big old thing of candy. Because if you've never been to a Sam's warehouse before, you can't just buy one of something. You gotta buy a whole fucking pack. And, like, so we would just go there and be like, oh, Grandpa. And he'd be like, I'll get it. And I'd be like, yeah. And I'd fucking be there. Like, it was crazy. Fucking love it. Yeah, man. Good times. Good fucking times. Those are good times. I love them. But, yeah, man. I don't know. It was crazy. It was crazy. Good times. Let's see. I just got a notification for Twitch. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate everybody stopping in here. I feel like, you know, I like to do... I think we stream on almost every holiday, it feels like. And I like to do that because I think there's a lot of people out there that don't have people to spend the holiday with, you know what I mean? And even though I do, like, we usually do our stuff during the day, so I like to be like, hey, how was your day? Everything's going on. F-trope? F-trope? Don't remember that. I feel like I know some of these. F-troop. I feel like I remember some of these faces, but I don't remember the show. Oh, I remember this. Yes. I didn't watch a lot of this. Oh, what was the other one? MASH? MASH was huge, right? MASH? I remember this show because, like, I would watch this show, my dad would watch this show, and I think my grandpa would watch this show. And then I think my uncle would watch it too. MASH was huge. Oh, man. Yeah, because I always remember seeing this chick all the time on MASH. All the time. I was like, who's that? But, yeah, that was old school. Old school. I remember fucking MASH. Troop, huh? But yeah, so I remember seeing F Troop, but not like I never watched the show. But I remember seeing MASH all the time. Man, what was another show? Another crazy old school show. There was so many stuff. There was so much. I Dream of Jeannie. I Dream of Jeannie was one. I feel like there was another show with like a hot. It wasn't just Jeannie. I feel like there was another one with another hot, like, random couple. But, yeah. I heard Munsters is gonna be remade and Ram Zombie is gonna direct. What? No way. That would be crazy. Munsters. We got that. Addams Family. Bewitched. Bewitched was the... Oh my god, and Gilligan's Island. Oh my god, they just fucking opened up the floodgates. Andy Griffith, I remember that. Yeah, I Dream of Jeannie. Dude, I forgot about Gilligan's Island, bro. Gilligan's Island was fucking great. Yes, oh my god. I remember that shit. But yeah, are they really gonna redo it with Rob Zombie? Oh, here's the reboot cast. But does it really? Oh yeah, director Rob Zombie is giving fans a cast of the reboot. Wow, that's interesting. Dude, Gilligan's Island though, like, was just fucking funny. Yeah. What else? Oh, Three's Company. Three's Company was one of my favorite shows. Oh my god. Three's Company was the fucking best. You know what? Let's see. I want to say Three's Company, now that I think about it, it's probably shows like this that I'm like, I think I could date two chicks. Because of shit like this. The things Jack got into with freaking Chrissy and, what was the other one's name? Jan? Was that her name? Let's see. What were their names? I know it was Chrissy and Jack. But was the other one named Jan? I forgot her name. I forgot what their name was. But anyways, the shit they got into, dude. Three's Company with the innuendos and everything they had on that show was so good. Like, oh my god, dude. I love that show. Now that I think about it, 100%, this could easily be something that maybe be like, ah, that's why I'm into that. Three's Company, opening floodgates. Wow. I actually kind of want to write that down. That's funny. That could be a funny video idea. Three's Company. Because I also had a theory, like, the only thing I remember from Rob Zombie is that atrocious Halloween remake he made. Dude, I haven't watched anything from Rob Zombie in years. I had a theory too, because like you see all of these like growing up, it was always like friend zone this and friend zone that. And you always see all these guys that like try to be friends with women or have crush on women and stuff like that. I looked at a lot of the shows I grew up on. That's what was force fed to us. Like, if you grew up on a lot of these shows, like, look at Family Matters, fucking Family, Boy Meets World. Like, there was all of these shows where there was a friend and a girl, and like they were always like never into each other. Well, I mean, not so much Boy Meets World, but like Family Matters was the ultimate one where Steve Urkel could never, he had a crush on Laura forever. Never could get with Laura. Literally had to change his DNA to get with Laura and become a cooler version of himself. And then he finally got her in the end. And I'm like, there were so many shows like that growing up. That's probably why like a lot of dudes constantly thought that was the right way to go after a girl, is because you were so like force-fed that growing up. It's just so funny. I love looking back on the psychology of what how TV shaped people's mindsets. You know what I mean? I didn't ever really watch a lot of Mr. Ed, Lenny. Never really watched a lot of Mr. Ed. But I knew of the show. But yeah, Three's Company was fucking fire. I just love the Mr. Roper and stuff. Like, dude, if Three's Company, if I could watch Three's Company on stream and like it was allowed, I would fucking do it. That'd be amazing. That would be amazing. I would love to watch Three's Company just chilling on stream. Because it's such a good show. If you guys have never seen Three's Company, it's like Three's Company was Friends before Friends was Friends. Like, legitimately. It was the same kind of concept. But it was just funny. I don't know if you probably couldn't make something like Three's Company today. Because I don't know if it was like... I'd have to go back and watch it, but I don't know if it would be considered insensitive or anything like that. Because Jack had to pretend he was gay. He had to pretend he was gay because they didn't want fucking like co-ed roommates in the apartments. Like that was the whole concept of the show. Like it was so interesting. But dude, those old shows are classic. They don't make them like that anymore. And I feel like anybody that like is older says that, but those shows just feel very different. And they just felt like, I don't know. They had to be more creative with the writing, because, like, censorship was so rough back then. So, yeah, I don't know. Insane. By the way, there will be a stream tomorrow. I just don't know when. I'm going to try to make it the normal time, which is like 7, if I can. But I have no idea what the plans are for tomorrow. There will be a video that I will release during the day. I'm going to finish it up here in a little bit with the thumbnail and everything and have it set scheduled to drop tomorrow. But, yeah, there will be a video, and I just don't know what time I'm doing everything with the family tomorrow, so there will be a stream. We'll play some games. Today I didn't want to play some games because I didn't know how my stomach was going to be, and so I didn't want to get, like, into something and then be like, you know what I mean? So, definitely not, I wanted to play something today. But maybe tomorrow we'll finally play GTA again, because that's something I didn't do. And also, I know it's like a lot of people are busy tonight, but I think tomorrow, I'm assuming a lot of people do Christmas during the day, or like, you know, so if we stream at night, I feel like everybody's kind of winding down from Christmas. Although, I don't know if I've ever experienced Christmas like at night, or known anybody that waits until the end of the day to experience Christmas. Any of y'all do that? Or do y'all do it like in the morning? I feel like morning's the main thing, right? Like Santa Claus came, so you woke up in the morning, you know, you opened your gifts, you ate breakfast, and then maybe you went to a family member's and ate more breakfast or something, you know? But like, does anybody ever do like Christmas dinner? You know, like the full like shebang. Like, do y'all make like a good Christmas dinner or something like that, and maybe open gifts as well? See, I feel like that makes sense on Christmas Eve. But, yeah, Christmas just feels like it was a day you kind of just chill. Do your own thing, you know? Pretty crazy. But, yeah. Anyways. Gonna be winding down the stream here in a little bit. We are about to hit the 2-hour mark. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. You didn't have to be here on Christmas. but you are here, and that means you're awesome. Hopefully I have a lot more energy tomorrow and not feel so bleh. But, yeah, I don't know. I forgot I was thinking of something else. There was something I wanted to talk about on stream. I don't remember now. Was it something from yesterday? I don't think I wrote it down. It was a cool hangout. Yeah, it was cool, man. I love talking to y'all guys. I love chatting. I love talking about just life in general. That's the thing, is the one thing I really love about stream is talking about life. And just, you know, talking to a whole bunch of people, hearing everybody's concepts or, like, you know, ideas and how they approach life, especially during this current time. So yeah, I don't know. It's been a good time. But I am going to go ahead and wind it down here, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody that came by today's stream. Shout out to Lenny for the $10 dono. Thank you so much, Lenny. Don't forget, we did make an amazing little Fred Flintstone randomly here. We talked about some serious stuff today, but I hope you guys still had a good time. And there will be a stream tomorrow. There will be one, so definitely come by that. Hopefully 7 p.m. Central Standard Time if I'm lucky. I just don't know what time we're doing everything tomorrow. So yeah, come by to that tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. As always, I am your host, JUICEbox. Remember to wake up in the morning and ask yourself something about my daily dose of juice. See you guys next time.